Action.
Smiling Mauritian. Today I'm making dal pita, a traditional Mauritian dish made with dal and pasta. I'll be serving it with a very, very tasty grilled tomato salsa. Now I've put my pan on a medium-high heat, and once it's hot, I'm going to add in the oil. We're going to fry the onions in that. I'm using 100 ml of oil. I know it sounds like a lot, but we're making a lot of dal. Got the onions. I forgot to bring a spoon, so I'm gonna go run get one. So in here we have the onions. I'm going to put in the thyme. I'm not picking it because we can pick the stems afterwards. And we have about 4 stems of curry leaves, so which is about 5 grams. I'm just going to put the leaves in here. Stirring. So the onions are on a medium-high heat. They're going to cook for 14 minutes until they're soft and translucent. Yeah. So I'm just going to put these tomatoes that we're going to grill in a moment in the bowl, so I can cover them with oil, and that will give us a very nice char when it goes on the grill. So you need just about 1 teaspoon of oil over the tomatoes. I may have added a little bit more here. So these are going to char between 15 and 20 minutes. We will wait until the underside goes really, really dark, and then we'll flip them over. You want to wait until all the skin is really, really super black, and that will make the peeling easier and will give it a really nice smoky flavor. So these tomatoes have now been on the grill for about 15 minutes, so they're nicely charred. Most of the skin is blackened and they're quite soft, so I'm going to take them out and let them cool down. So very gently, try not to lose the juice when you're removing it. So I'm going to set them to the side now, let them cool down until they are cool enough so I can pull off the skin. It's very, very hot now, it's still steaming. So the onions have softened. So now I'm going to add the cumin, the mustard seeds, and the chilies. And now add the garlic in and the turmeric. I'm going to cook this for a minute. So now I can hear the mustard popping, and I can smell all the spices. So I'll add the dal that we soaked and washed earlier. Then I'll add the salt. So I'm adding about 2 liters of water. Now the water is in. I'm going to put the lid on, and it's still on medium-high heat. I'm going to let it cook for about an hour, but I will check it every half an hour to see how far along the dal is. It's been an hour and our dal is cooked. So now I'm going to add some more water so we can cook the pasta. Traditionally, we would make fresh pasta and drop it in the dal as it's cooking. But to make our life easier this time, I'm going to use some broken lasagna sheets, which we all have in our cupboard but don't usually use. The pasta will now cook for about 15 minutes. So while the dal is cooking, we're going to make the salsa. I have some thinly sliced shallots here. I'm gonna add this to the bowl. I have some chilies. I'm gonna add 2 chilies. I like hot chilies, but you can add 1 if you like. So the chilies go in. And then I'm going to add some lemon juice. So the lemon juice will soften the shallots. You need to add 2 garlic cloves to this. And then we'll add the salt. And then I'm just gonna give it a good mix. And all this will soften together in the bowl. So now the tomatoes are cool enough to handle. I'm going to peel them. So just grab one like this and take all of the skin off. You don't want any of this burnt skin on. Okay, so now they're peeled. I'm going to chop them roughly and add them to the bowl of shallots. You can see there's a lot of juices that have been released from the shallots, from the lemon juice having been in there, and the shallots are very soft, and so are the chilies. So I'm going to chop this. You can see the tomato is very nicely soft and very juicy. And you don't want to chop it too fine, you just want some little bits like this to make the salsa. So all the tomatoes are in. So I'm not going to forget this really nice smoky juice here. I'm going to pour all of that in. So I'm going to put in the olive oil. And then I'm going to chop some coriander in. I love coriander. Most things I make have coriander in them, I've been told. And I know it's true. So now the coriander is in. I'm going to give it a very good mix. And then our coriander, well, I was going to say coriander salsa. Then our tomato salsa is ready with lots and lots of coriander. Our dal is ready. The pasta is very nicely cooked. It's very al dente, but soft and folding. So I'm going to plate up and call somebody to eat with me. Because there's one person here in the OTK who loves dal as much as I do. It's Noor. Noor, look what I made!
I wasn't expecting this. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Just FYI, this is my favorite. I love dal, and Chaya's dal is my favorite dal of all dals that I ever did dal.
That's right, thank you.
That's true. Because it's made with love. Mauritian love.
Mauritian love is the best love.
I love the mustard seeds, and is it also carom seeds in there, Chaya?
No
or
carom,
cumin?
there's cumin seeds in there.
Thank you, Chaya. This is so good. Thank you for making my favorite dal ever. Everyone should try this recipe. He's embarrassed now.
I am embarrassed. Thank you for saying that.
Okay, خلاص.
So this salsa is very good with many things. I like it on top of grilled fish, with in a taco or with some chips. But for my extra good thing, I'm going to simply grill some bread, and then we're going to have the salsa with some feta. So I do love a very nice thick piece of sourdough, nicely grilled. So this is what I'm going to use here. So now I'm going to put some olive oil on this bread. This will help it get some nice, lovely color when it's in the pan. This is a very nicely hot pan. I'll put some more olive oil on top. Now our bread is toasted and a little bit charred on the edges, but I like that. I'm going to assemble. I love it when this salsa soaks into this crunchy bread. So now I'm going to crumble some feta on top. Just finish with some olive oil on top. This is my extra good thing. It's toast with grilled tomato salsa and feta. You should definitely make this at home.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All the links you need are in the description below. Leave some comments. Let us know what you did with your extra good things. We'd love to hear all of your ideas. Bye.
Enunciate. Okay.